love, peace, solidarity, self-empowerment, discipline, and most of all, Black power. Welcome to another AGM Perspective. I know it's been a minute, but I had things to do, people. Personal business, but now I'm back on track. Today's topic is Black power and what it means to you. And when we say Black power, a lot of people have to look around, they have to look left and right before they say Black power. They say Black power with words, but they don't become the embodiment of Black power. You have to live Black power. You understand? Well, this is what Black power means to me. Black first, B, Black first, before any other people. So we put Black first, before any other race of people, we put Black first. Why? Because we are melanated beings. And we have to see our own importance. Right? L, lose all fear of those who ridicule you, disrespect, and threaten you. We can't be fearful, people. You understand me? You only have one life to live. Whatever is in the destiny for you, you can't escape that. So what will be will be. Stand on your own 2 feet. If you love your people, you love yourself, you proclaim that and you wear that with honor. A, actions and movement when needed. Right? Actions and movement when needed. So when we have to move for the cause, we have to do what we need to do out of necessity, right? Out of love for the people, our people. C, courageous we stand in defense of the Black family. Those who don't stand for anything will fall for everything. So you got to stand up for what you believe in, what you love, what you hold dear. You have to stand up for that. You have to speak up for that. You have to defend that. And you have to defend it sometimes when there's nobody there to back you up and the odds is against you, you still have to defend it. Even if it's in checking somebody that's getting out of pocket, that's violating their speech. You check them. So you're standing up for what you believe in. You're not letting them get away with nothing. Right? So we done covered the B, we done covered the L, we done covered the A and the C. Now we at K. Keep the memories of our warriors in our hearts. There's a lot of people that sacrifice for us, people. A lot of people who sacrificed, and we have to keep their memories fresh. We have to keep their ideals fresh because they're still amongst us today. They live through us. Energy never dies. So if we keep the energy of Malcolm X, the energy of Nat Turner, all these different people, Shaka Zulu, all these different warriors that came before us, if we keep their memory fresh within our minds and in our hearts, they live through us. They live through their ideals. They live through their philosophies. P, as in power. Prepare and plan before we act. You got a lot of headstrong brothers and sisters that just want to go out there with blind rage and just do this and that. And that's not a good thing. Whatever you do in life, you have to plan it. When you plan, it's like playing chess. You plan a move, then you look at the repercussions behind the move, and then you look at how you're going to circumvent the repercussions. You understand me? So you're planning 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. You can't just say you're going to go out and do this, and then when the repercussions come back and it's affecting more than you, it's affecting everybody else, you can't take it back. So you have to be mindful of the things that you do and the things that you say. You have to be mindful today. You can't just do what you want to do. You understand me? Whenever you do a move or you plan a move, you have to think about all the other people that's going to suffer the repercussions of your actions. And that's a real thinker. That's what real thinkers do. They plan and strategize and look at things from all different angles before they go execute anything. Right? So prepare and plan before we act. That's P for power. O, one love, one body, one mind. So when we start moving, we have to consider ourselves as one body. We can't be separate entities. You understand me? Power comes in solidarity. Power comes with unity. So we have to move as one body, one mind. You understand me? And we have to, one heart. And we have to love each other, man. So we have to move with that love. And that love is going to keep us from doing shit reckless that's going to affect everybody else. You feel me? It's going to keep you from being reckless because you're going to think about everybody else, things that's going to affect. So when you do something, you're going to think about with everybody else in mind. One body. What happens to one, what happens to all. That's how you got to think. What happens to one happens to all. So you can't distance yourself from somebody else. Oh, those dudes over there, they're not part of us over here. And listen, nah, we're a global family. We linked all throughout the world. So it's not those over there and these over here. We all one. And that's how you got to think. As long as you melanated, we one family. One body. W. We have to restore our women to their sacred position, man. As mothers of civilization, queen of the universe. You understand me? We have to put our women in high esteem because the nation could rise no higher than its women. So we have to respect the black woman today. We have to stop abusing her, verbally and physically. We have to respect her. You understand? And make her a part of everything that we do. Treat her as an equal. You understand me? All right. So that's the W. Then we go to the E. Equality with all who believe they are superior. There's nobody superior to the black man or the black family. You understand me? So we believe we are equal, if not better, than everybody else. We equal. You understand me? And we should be treated as such. So we have to demand our respect. You can't walk around and when you see people, you bow your head like you're inferior. You look them in the eye because they know greater than you. You look them in the eye. And if you have to say something, you check them. You don't let them get away with things because you're afraid to speak up, because you're afraid to rock the boat, because you're afraid of what they're going to say to you or how they're going to react to what you say. You can't live for people. You have to live for yourself. So what if they don't like what you're saying? You speaking from the heart. You speaking truth. Either they accept it or they reject it. But you say what you need to say. Reverse the indoctrination which continues through social engineering. So all the laws that's in the books, all the indoctrination, the whitewash, and all the things that attack us mentally, we have to reverse all that. And how do we do that? We have to read books that hold us in high self-esteem. We have to read books that acknowledge our contribution to civilization. We have to read books that free our minds from the shackles of social engineering. We have to rise up and self-empower ourselves. You understand me? To break the psychological chains of social engineering and the negative portrayal that they put in the media. We have to break these things. We have to paste positive images all around us, man. For everything that they put out that's negative, we got to have something positive to counter that. And that's what this platform is all about. That's why they attack me so much. Because I try to motivate our people. I try to uplift our people as best as I can. Motivate, uplift. You understand me? And paint positive images. Strong images that you can respect and you can look up to. We bombarded with negative images, bad food that kill us, brainwash education that indoctrinate us. We're being assaulted, man. We're at war, man, and we're getting hit from all different sides. And until you acknowledge that, you'll always be a victim of that. So you have to rise above that. You have to rise above that. If you don't, you will be submerged in it. Just like all these negative people in my comment section attacking me from all different ways, thinking that they're dealing with a weak individual, but they're wrong. I'm for my people, no matter the cost. So we have to reverse all indoctrination, which continues through social engineering, weaponized education, miseducation, weaponized food, weaponized imagery, photo op, all different ways they coming at us, man. All different ways, poison, all different ways. So we have to acknowledge these things and know how to get around it. We have to bob and weave. We have to get around these things. We have to overstand on these things. We have to stand up above, rise above these things, unless we're going to submerge underneath these things. Poison. P. Right? Poison. We're being poisoned today, people. We're being poisoned today. All the things that we think we consider good is not good, especially when it's presented by the opposition. They're not going to give us anything good to lift us up. They're not going to give us anything, nothing good. Everything that they give us is negative. Everything that they give us is for their benefit. They're not giving us nothing good for us to grow on. They're not giving us GMOs, all these things, food, the air's polluted, the milk, give us mucus in our bodies which cause diseases. Check Dr. Sabi. All different ways, miseducation. Every time we're being taught something, we're taught that they're superior. Poison, mentally. You understand me? Till it's poisonous spiritually and physically. So we're getting bombarded all the way around, people. but we have to rise above this. We're strong enough to rise above it. Black power, black power, black power, black power. Peace and love, people. Another AGM perspective. Love, peace, respect. Most of all, discipline and solidarity.